All right, let's start. So first of all, let's start with this, the camping, the tactical bag. You might call it a bug out bag. Now let's start here, all right? Now first of all, we have this water container. This is the brand is Reliance. You can get it from Amazon. And this is a good sized water container, but we have this as well. That's like a 26.5 liters, but that's not for, you know, like backpacking. You cannot use it for backpacking. You sort of use hoga, you know, like if you were doing tent camping, then to see how you use सकते हो. Otherwise it is too big for backpacking. And but we have this, right? Here's my spout. Here's the spout, and it goes here. It becomes like a faucet kind of spout, and that's it, right? So let's put it here. I'm gonna just reorganize anyways. So I thought I'll make a video today. Many of you have been telling me to do that for quite a while, but I didn't get a chance. All right, so this is our bear-proof, waterproof, smell-proof bag. And in the summer months, when you are doing camping in the bear territory, or there are wolves and coyotes and whatnot, so you will just put your food in here, and you will do it like this and this until they become kind of waterproof and smell-proof, and that's it. Sometimes we will do it like this as well. So we'll do it like this, folding, and that actually holds it back. So that creates a barrier, like a smell-proof barrier. And you could just do it like this as well. It's not needed, but you could do it this as well. But anyhow, that's how we can see it's like airtight. It became airtight now, right? So, and that's the second one. What you would do is like put the food in here, and then tie it up at one end and throw it over the top of a tree, like a branch, and it'll just stay there all night, and the bears will not be able to. You can just, like it said, you can see it online how to do that, right? And I'll just put it back here. Then I have my soap, biodegradable, of course, and that's like moisturizer for my kids. That's like a beard oil, I believe, yeah. Just put it here. That's a water filter. I have one here. That's the Sawyer's mini water filter. It's a very good water filter. I'll do if you guys want, I'll do another video separately on this, because it's a very, very good product. It'll become a very lengthy video if I do it here. And that's Sawyer. So I don't know if you can see that, Sawyer, right? That's the brand. And S-A-W-Y-E-R. You can check it. It becomes like this. There is a bag in here. There is like a this is the cleaner. This will clean it. If you use this with water and inject it from the reverse end against the flow, this will clean it. So I'll just put it back here, and all right, and I'll just put it here. I'm just gonna do that. And that's like a rope. That's a jute rope, but I don't use it as a rope, because when you were camping in snow and rain and wet weather, you are not able to light fire. This is a very good tinder. You can just, like, you know, with a knife. I'll show you in a minute, right? That's empty. Okay, so let me show here as well. That's another that's tinder. You know what that is? That is your dryer lint. That's a very good tinder. And that's my rod, fire steel, flint rod, whatever you call it. And that how you use it is this way, right? So you have to be careful with this tinder. This tinder is very, very hold on, let me close this. You can just take it out from a filter of the dryers. That's where I got it, right? And I'll just put it back here. And it gets wet, it gets dirty, it gets muddy, it'll still light up. So I don't like matchsticks. I hate matchsticks and candles. This is the best, right? And so that's like a marker for a few things. If you if you sometimes need it. And also we want to measure. I use quadratic equations when I'm camping, so sometimes you need to get the height of a tree. This comes in handy. I mean, like, you measure the distance and then you measure the angle, and you will be able to get the height of the tree, right? 8th grade math, I believe. And that's another one in case I lose it. So I always keep 2 or 3 of these. There are other ways to light fire, but those are difficult ways, and these are easy ways, right? So anyhow, let's go here now. All right, that's very important. That's like bear spray, pepper spray, coyote spray, wolf spray, dog spray. That's what you need, right? If you get way too close to a, that's another thing here. I never got to use it. I never ever you know, use it ever, you know. And this is like the thermometer. That's like a compass, and there is a whistle in here. The whistle is very loud. The brand is Coglins. It's a very good brand, and that gives a very correct reading, right? Sometimes when you are camping in -20, -30 degrees, you need to know sometimes what is the weather inside the tent. Okay. All right, and I keep a lot of pencils. Again, these pencils are used as tinder to light fire sometimes, you know, when the wood is wet. I always keep, this is like a stone, wet stone, basically, to sharpen my knife. I don't ever keep an axe with me, because axes are very heavy. I always use my knife to cut wood, to cut trees, to cut whatever I need to do, that only with a knife, you know. I'll show you the knife in a minute. All right, so I'll just keep it here. I don't need to take this out. Put it here, and then that's the first aid. First aid is very important, as you might know. This is an emergency poncho in case raining, in case you need it. It's like a raincoat, you know. And that's another one here. That's more durable. That's a survival blanket, in case you need it. In case, for example, you cannot light a fire, or you don't have time to set up tent, and the weather is getting worse and you need that, and so you just put it over you and good to go, right? I'll actually put it somewhere else. I'll put it there. Okay, and that's empty bags. Sometimes we need it. That's if I need to go underwater for some reason, never use it. And that's my first aid. I will show you in a minute. Can you just put it there, and put it this as well? All right, so I got first aid done. ਇਹਦੇ ਚ ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ temperature ਮੈਂ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਆਪਣਾ thermometer. ਹਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਆ ਵੀ ਰੱਖੋ, ਇਹਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਰੱਖ ਦਿਓ ਉੱਥੇ. And ਮੈਂ ਹੁਣ ਦਿਖਾਉਣਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ first aid. That is a good thing. That is oh shoot, yeah, that is like a fire rod. This will be very, very flammable. That's covered in wax, and I just use it to light fire. So, you know, to poke fire, right? And that's very good. I use it with the fire rod that I showed you. Okay, I'll be back. You know, we side the just the fire the saman rakho. And another measuring tape. I always keep 2. It's very lightweight. Nothing to worry about there. So this is to sharpen my blades. Axes or knives. I always keep a knife. I never keep an axe. And this is to sharpen my saw blade. Again, I very rarely use saw. I mean, I use it, yeah, but sometimes I don't need to. So that's like a saw blade. And there's one more thing here, which is a whistle. I think so. Yeah, there's a whistle in here. All right, and another thing, which is a fire rod. So we have 3 now. I have like 5 or 6, by the way, but I always keep 1, 2, plus 2 or 3 in my bag. That's very good quality. Sharpens the blades of axes, knives very swiftly, smoothly. बहुत बढ़िया चीज़ है, चलो जी। let's go next. ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਆ ਜਾਈਏ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਣਾ ਚੌਂਕੜੀ ਮਾਰ ਕੇ ਬੈਠੀ ਰੱਖ ਕੇ। ਸੋ ਹੁਣ ਆ ਜਾਓ ਜੀ, ਆਹ ਹੈਗਾ ਸਾਡਾ ਫਰਸਟ ਏਡ ਵਾਲਾ। ਉਹ ਪੁੱਠਾ ਖੋਲ ਲਿਆ। ਆਹ ਹੈਗਾ ਫਰਸਟ ਏਡ ਵਾਲਾ। ਆਹ ਹੈਗਾ ਜੀ ਸ਼ੀਸ਼ਾ, ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਦਮਾਲਾ ਬੰਨਣਾ, ਪੱਗ ਬੰਨਣੀ ਹੈ, ਸੋ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੈ, ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ। And then this is a mirror. You know, I wear a damala turban, I need it, or a signal mirror in case you're lost, whatever. And there are a few band-aids. That's a suture kit, that's a steri strip in case you cut yourself, right? And that's the important thing, summer months, tick remover. If you have ticks are dangerous, you have to be careful. This is a tick remover tool, right? But you have to be careful anyways. You don't rely on this tool to remove the ticks. I mean, don't get ticks in the first place, right? So that's another gauze, like a stretch gauze, right? That's another one here. And those are some gloves, polysporin. This is to clean the wounds. I mean, it's basically 99% alcohol, but that I don't use it as a sanitizer. This is alcohol basically. That is, if you get this is bee venom. This is like an ointment, bee venom. It is good for if you're bitten by bees, by spiders, by I don't know what. Like, this is good, right? And oh, by 100 legs. My son is saying, but even by 100 legs. So you're good. Okay. All right. I don't want to tell what this is because this video will be taken off then. But it's in Russian. You can read it. I shouldn't even have said that. But I don't want to say what this is. Off video, I'll tell you. It's important. Some cases, not very rare cases. Anyhow. So that's another like so that's for this. Okay, and that's it. These are towels, by the way. These are towels, and these are very. I mean, you can. I don't want to open it, right? Because these are like. That is an alcohol prep. You need to prep your wound. That's for this, right? Okay. Anyhow, I think enough. So first thing is in ointment of polysporin. Sometimes you don't need it, but like for kids, you need something quick, right? I have haldi also. I have another desi jugaad. वो भी दोनों दिखाने हैं बाद चो आ रख दे फिर इन्हें बाद चो सेट कर दें क्योंकि इसमें कुछ ऐड करना है hold on that's okay कोई बात नहीं इन्हें रख के आओ जाओ उधर रख दो so that's it we are done फिर हम आ जाओ अपन इधर आ जाइए alright so ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਖੋਲੀਏ ਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਜੀ sleeping mat because -30 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ground ਬੜਾ ਠੰਡ ਦਿੰਦਾ so you need this and you need this as well. This is just like, you know, like ground prep so that insulation and basically these two are for insulation. Okay, put it there and a apne stove da jugaad stove waste, right? You know what this is, right? So mittens, and that's our stove. I have a lot of stoves. This is what I like the best. That's like a foldable. It's a box. It becomes a box. I'll have to make another video on this. I mean, if I this is the chimney, by the way, right? And it's like a metal piece, and you roll it out, and you roll it like that, and becomes a chimney. It's 8 foot long, 8 foot high, 8 or 7.8 foot, something, right? I think 8 foot. No, I think it is 8.5 foot. I forgot, right? So that's our stove. I always use it in my tent, and I'll if you guys want, man, dooji video bana dunga ede waste, otherwise this video will be too long, right? I'm just gonna put it here. And it's very lightweight. It's titanium. It's very lightweight. And this is steel. I don't want this titanium because titanium loses heat very quickly. So when the heat when it gets this stove puts out a lot of heat, but outside temperature is minus 30 or minus 25, and inside is like 13 degrees or 15 or even sometimes 18 degrees. There's a lot of temperature difference. So because of the temperature difference, there will be a lot of sparks coming out of the chimney. I mean, I'll make a separate video if you guys ever tell me if you need it. Alright, so gloves because stove is hot, so we have mittens for that. Right, and now comes the tools part of it. And first of all, to keep yourself warm, you know what this is, right? Okay, and this is important. Papers, a lot of papers, IDs and stuff. Okay, extra garbage bags, extra stuff. I just don't need to take it out. And I have like a grill. Fire grill opens up like this, right? For outdoors, you cannot do that. Acha. Bed bagel garam karna, bed garam karni hai na, ya fir aapa shikar kita hoye ਉਹ ਭੁੰਨਣਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਵੈਜੀਟੇਰੀਅਨ ਹੀ ਹਾਲੇ ਹੈ ਨਾ। ਚਲੋ ਜੀ ਠੀਕ ਆ। ਅੱਛਾ ਤੇ ਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਜੀ, this is like a solar panel and a solar bulb. Oh, it's still charged. I use it overnight. One night ਇੱਕ night ਵਾਸਤੇ ਗਏ ਸੀ ਹੁਣ ਜਦੋਂ last time ਗਏ, one night. So it was an overnighter and I charged it in the morning. I use it overnight, it's still charged. Right? Good quality. Anyhow, ਇਹਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਰੱਖ ਕੇ ਆਓ ਉੱਥੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਇਹ ਹੈਗਾ ਸਾਡਾ ਜੀ ਇਹ ਜੁਗਾੜ, ਵਧੀਆ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੈ। ਸਮਝ ਆ ਗਈ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ? You already know what this is. So sometimes you need to dig, right? You need to dig when you need to poop. When you need to poop, you need to dig. You got it. And that is like whatever angle you want to put it. For example, this angle, and it becomes this tool, right? Okay. So we have a toilet as well, but we don't always carry a toilet because it's heavy. And if you are tent camping in summers, you can, but you don't need to in winter, especially. You don't need to. Even in summers, you don't need to. If you're backcountry camping or you're going really deep into the woods. Okay, I'll just put it out here. That's my lamp, headlamp. Okay, and this is what I never go out without this. Very good knife. This is a Survivor XT knife. It's a very good knife. Stainless steel. This is full tan. The blade runs up until here. This is full blade, right? I've been using it for I don't know what and whatnot. This is very sturdy. It will never fool you. And by the way, it's very sharp. Okay. So, and I cut wood with this. So you just put it there. For example, this is wood. Put it here. This is called battening, wood battening. So you just, with a piece of log, and this is a log, and there's another piece in your hand, you gives 2 or 3 hard blows here on top, and wood will be split in 2, and further on you can split in 4 and 8 and like that, right? So ਇਹ ਹੈਗਾ ਜੀ knife. ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ knife ਹੈਗਾ, ਉਹ ਹੈਗਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਫੌਜੀ ਦੇ ਬੈਗ 'ਚ। ਆ ਕਿਹਦਾ ਬੈਗ ਹੈ ਜੀ? ਹਰਸਿੰਘ ਸਿੰਘ ਦਾ ਬੈਗ। ਸੋ ਹਰਸਿੰਘ ਸਿੰਘ ਦੇ ਬੈਗ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਚ ਦੱਸਾਂਗੇ ਕੀ ਸਮਾਨ ਆ। ਆਹੀ ਕੁਛ ਹੈ ਜੋ ਆਪਾਂ ਜੋ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈ, ਉਹੀ ਕੁਛ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈ। And that is also something that I want to show you. This is like ਅਲੱਗ-ਅਲੱਗ ਐਂਗਲ ਤੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ, different angles. You can cut wood with this. Very sharp. Okay. And you fold it carefully, and then there are other blades two other blades. This is for wood, this is for steel, this is for plastic. You want to cut plastic or some other stuff, and if you want to cut steel or like pipes, something, if you want to cut wood, then this is the blade. I have two more of these. I have different brands, but I really like this brand. This brand, by the way, is Mossy Oak, yeah, Mossy Oak, something. ठीक है जी, चलो पाइए इन्हू हुण आपां आ जाओ हुण इधर नूं इन्हू रखो इत्थे नाइफ भी रख दो इत्थे क्योंकि मैं जुगाड़ सैट करना है जी। सो आ हैगा अपना टेंट नूं रिपेयर करना होवे क्योंकि टेंट कई बारी मोरी हो जांदी है ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। This is a tent repair kit because when you are tenting, hot tenting, the sparks can come out of the stove when you are putting another piece of wood. So, and there could be a hole in the tent. That's for that. Okay, and this is another stove that I have. This is a very, very small, outdoor, of course, outdoor stove. I will get my hands dirty if I open it. This is a stove, right? This opens up like foldable, becomes a box. You can put wood and you can put a utensil on top. I don't want to open it because it'll get my hands dirty. If you guys want, I will make another video on all the stoves that I have. 5 of them. Okay, I'll just put it out here. That is to put it in the toilet if you are keeping a toilet, and that's for that. That's chemical. It'll disintegrate whatever comes in outside of the poop. That's for poop, so that doesn't smell. I don't use it. When backcountry or when you are using, you are backpacking, you don't need to carry this, okay? That's for the toilets. And this is when you need to scope out. That's sometimes very important. You need to see like if there are animals around, if there are something around. That's very powerful binoculars. It's a good quality binoculars. Right, so I always keep it. Well, you might not need it, but you better have it. Okay, so if you hear something, and by the way, there's night vision as well. If you hear something and you want to see what's out there, it is good to have. All right, so that's good. That's all we have. And there are another some what is that? I have maps. I have like, that's for after poop cleaning. I always like water, apart from the toilet paper. Okay, that is like in the mosquito season, the summer season, you put it over your head. That's a mosquito net. I have a lot of them here. And then maps, and then tapes. You might need it, like a lot of this is a reflective cord. It's a paracord. I have paracord, and then I have zip ties. I have some other stuff here, which is like regular stuff, marking tapes. Okay, and yep, more towels. Okay, all right. Let's put it all, zip it, and just gonna. What other things we have in here? That's the bag that we have, and one pocket is left. That is stuff that, that's the bear bell. You can unlock it, magnet lock, right? Unlock it, and yeah, okay, so good. All right, no bother me here. Liao to see in the tape, and no, her Sangha Singh's bag. That is her Sangha Singh's bag, and it is all that stuff, and we're gonna repeat. And we have toothbrush. I don't use toothbrush. I use the wood sticks. Right? And okay, the repetition, all of the same stuff is in here. All right, and ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ use ਕਰਨਾ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਹਰਸਿੰਘ ਸਿੰਘ saw use ਕਰਨੀ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਉਹ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਦੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਇੱਧਰਲੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਆ ਇਹ ਹਰਸਿੰਘ ਸਿੰਘ ਦਾ ਜੀ ਸਾਰਾ ਬੈਗ ਹੈ and the headlamp and come here headlamp. It's all the same kind of stuff, but it's lightweight stuff. More, that's same thing, right? So one here, one there, and it's kind of all repetition. One knife is here. That is her Sangha Singh's knife. He's 4-year-old, and he only has a knife. And where's your knife? Okay, बहुत ज़रूरी चीज़ है जी. लोई अपनी जी है देसी. This is a woolen blanket. This is super cool. No, babu, wait karo. Ki karna hai? Main sabr karna dikhana. This is like loi. We call it a loi in India, right? Punjab de vich apni loi hundi hai na. So this is very warm. Woolen loi, woolen blanket is the best thing to have when it is minus 20 degrees. And there's one more. That is for me. And there's another solar light in here. There's another Sara kuch same hai. Like that's. You get a knife here. Or something is knife. A smaller version, MTAC US. That's an MTAC. MTAC, again, full tank, very sharp. Don't worry, he knows how to use it. Very sharp. Oh. And that's the scarf, woolen scarf again. Good. And the फिर ऊंची बोल दो ना, ऊंची बोल के दस दो, आपे दस दो.
And if I have my dumala off of me, then I can wear my scarf.
Good. You can wear your scarf. मेरे कान च दसी जाना या तो पापा दा की है? नहीं मेरे कान च नहीं ऊंची दस.
Pudgy.
ते होर की है पापा दा? शेर पत्ता ते रख आई शाबाश. And चलो जी ये एक और water filter है और different quality का water filter है. That's a different quality, good for kids. That one is, that's also good. I mean, this is live straw. Live straw. दिखाओ जी live straw.
And from here you can fill a bottle of water and then, or if you have
the camera is zoomed here, so I'll show it here.
Or if you have a like video, you can put your desk tank down and get some water. Then
And where to drink the water? कित्थों दी?
And then you can close this tank. Then like you do that in the back.
अच्छा ये
And
खोलना.
then you can like
Drink the water and then you can put it back.
open it and then like drink the water and then put it back like tightly like the water.
Tightly, very tightly. ਇਹਨੂੰ ਟਾਈਟ ਕਰ ਦੋ. ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਜੀ. ਆ ਪਾਣੀ ਦੇਖੋ ਡੁੱਲਦਾ ਪਿਆ. ਤੂੰ ਪਾਣੀ ਸਾਫ਼ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਫਿਲਟਰ. ਇਹਨੂੰ ਕਲੀਨ ਕਰੀਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਪੂਰਾ. ਇਹਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਛੰਡ ਕੇ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਕਰ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ. So next time when you use it, you have to just do it like 10 times, like this. 1, 2, 3, at the 10 times. ਇਹਨੂੰ ਕੱਢਣਾ ਸਾਰਾ. ਤੇ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਦੀ ਵਾਪਸ blow. ਇੱਦਾਂ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ blow ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਪਾਵਰਫੁਲੀ. ਓਕੇ ਸੋ ਪਾਣੀ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹ ਕਲੀਨ ਹੋ ਜਾਵੇ ਬਾਹਰ. ਇਹ ਦੇਖੋ ਆ ਦੇਖੋ ਪਾਣੀ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਨਾ. ਸੋ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਇੱਥੇ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ. ਇਹ ਦੇਖੋ 1 2 ਉੱਥੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਪੋਚਾ ਮਾਰ ਲਾਂਗੇ. ਠੀਕ ਹੈ. So that's how you do it. All right, we'll put it back. We'll actually clean it. We'll put it out. All right, that ho gaya. So सारा कुछ same है जी. ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ. ਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ same ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ medical kit and sutures and stuff, and you have some steri strips and what else? And the same thing ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ use ਕਰਨੀ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ. steri strip ਆਪਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਿਖਾਈ ਸੀ. bandage use ਕਰਨੀ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ. ਕੱਟ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ use ਕਰਨਾ ਆਉਂਦਾ. ਭੁੱਲੇ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ? ਠੀਕ ਹੈ.
बस इतना रोल करना है.
हाँ रोल जिवें हाँ ਉਹ ਸਿਖਾਇਆ ਸੀ ਨਾ ਮੂੰਹ ਛੋੜ ਕੇ ਇਦਾਂ ਰੋਲ. ਓਕੇ ਗੁੱਡ. ਚਲੋ ਜੀ ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਪਾਪਾ ਨਾ ਹੋਣ ਫਿਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪੇ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ. ਜੇ ਕੱਟ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ ਆਪੇ ਬੈਂਡੇਡ ਲਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ. ਹਾਂ ਲਾ ਦੇ. ਚਲੋ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਫਿਰ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ. ਅੱਛਾ ਆ ਬੈਗ ਰੱਖ ਲਿਆ ਭੱਜ. ਅੱਛਾ ਵੂਲ ਬਲੈਂਕਟ ਵੀ ਥੋੜੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਧੁੱਪ ਲਵਾਈ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਯਾਰ. ਇਹਨੂੰ ਰੱਖ ਦੇ ਇੱਥੇ. ਚਲੋ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਚੱਕ ਕੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਤੇ ਇੱਧਰਲੇ ਲਾਗੇ ਆ ਜਾ. ਆਹ ਦੇਖੋ ਜੀ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਖਤਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਦਿਖਾਈਏ. ਆਹ ਹੈਗਾ this is like ਅੱਛਾ okay you should. This is yours right? So what is that? Don't open it.
क्या मेरा sleeping bag?
Yeah.
I get बड़ा soft sleeping bag.
This is very soft sleeping bag.
मेरे पापा कोई soft वाला नहीं है, तिकली वाला है.
So he's saying that my father has a bag which tickles. This doesn't tickle. It's very soft. I don't like soft. I don't like to be soft. This is -7 degrees, 20 degrees Fahrenheit, -7 degrees Celsius. You never need it because you have a tent and you know how to make fire. You will never need -7 degrees, even when it is -40 outside, right? But still, good to have. Okay, so that's it.
This is my dad's bag.
That is mine. That is the one that tickles, but it's good quality. And this is good for an adult and a kid. And it has armholes and leg holes, and you can literally walk with it. And
this is same like blue out and the gray line
inside.
and gray line out. So blue is only inside and the gray is not inside. It's only outside.
Everything here.
Lines.
चलो जी हो गया तेरी कमेंट्री ना वीडियो में लंबा कर देना वीडियो में लंबा कर देना देखो जी हैगा सारा टाइम तो छेती छेती दस दी है और वीडियो तो पहले हो जा भरा इधर आ जा छोटे वीर इधर बैठ so this is our tent. This is a very there are it's up to you. I don't want to comment on the brand, but there are a lot of tents. That's like a teepee tent. There's a stove jack inside of it. Now I'll show you actually. That is this color, and I'll make a separate video on tent. It's not that clean. We'll have to go out and make it. Wow, nice smell. Nice smell. Nice smell. खड़ा जो पर इधर आ इधरले पासे आ smell जी ये उधर अपनी wood burning and masala type wood burning smell, and that's so nice. It reminds you of outdoors. बड़ी बढ़िया यार ਆਪਾਂ ਕੀ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਸੀ ਉਹਦੀ ਸਮੈਲ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਆਪਾਂ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਸੀ ਕਾਵਾ ਉਹ ਕਾਵੇ ਦੀ ਕਾੜੇ ਦੀ ਸਮੈਲ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਕਾੜੇ ਦੀ ਸਮੈਲ ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਵਾਓ ਨਾਈਸ ਓਕੇ ਐਨੀਹਾउ ਉਹ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਲੰਬੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਣੀ ਆ ਜਾ ਇੱਧਰ ਆ ਜਾ ਭਰਾ ਆ ਜੀ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਚਲੋ ਅੱਛਾ ਆ ਦੱਸੋ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਦੱਸੋ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਜੇ ਇਨ ਕੇਸ ਕੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਵੇ
ਜੇ ਇਨ ਕੇਸ ਬੇਰ ਆ ਗਿਆ
ਉਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੇਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਏ ਇਹ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਇਹ ਉਹ ਹੈ ਆਪਣਾ ਨਵਾਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਏ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੰਨਾ ਖਾਸ ਲੋੜ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੈਂਦੀ because this is a smoke alarm, this is a carbon monoxide alarm. It is good to have, good to keep.
It's smoke alarm. Okay.
मैं बनाना यार तू वीडियो लंबी करता है ठीक है ये हो गया जी smoke alarm and carbon monoxide alarm. It's important to have when you are a newcomer. It's very important to have. If you know what you're doing, then you don't need it, but it is you better have it, right? This is I don't use it anyhow. हाँ जी की दसना हम इधरले पासे हाँ जी
अपना आनेगा पता
ਉਹ ਦਵਾਈ ਨਾ ਬੰਦ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ
ਇਹਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰੈਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਫਿਰ ਤਾਤਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ
ਇਹਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰੈਸ ਕਰੋ ਤੇ ਗੋਂਡੀ ਉੱਠ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਉਹ ਚਲੋ ਯਾਰ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਰੱਖ ਦੇ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਪਾਸੇ ਕਰੋ ਹੁਣ ਤੇ ਅੱਛਾ ਹੋਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੀ ਦਿਖਾਉਣਾ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਓਕੇ this is a Faraday cage for some other time. I'll show you. ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ I'll strap this is like a FRS radio set, okay, and these are cells of different
This
kind of
is a cell for
batteries
for a train, like my toy train, and all for other things that cannot work.
Okay, अच्छा पीछे हो अगले पासे आ so this is a power inverter पीछे हो ना कैमरे के पीछे हो this is a power inverter. You might think that why I have it like that. I'm protecting it from like electromagnetic waves, rays, solar flares, stuff like that. All right, we'll make another video on this. This is kind of getting on a different tangent. This is batteries. This is I think and that is like a battery lamp. I have a lot of stuff in here that's like a crank solar, like you crank it basically. This is a solar lamp, solar torch. There's a radio. That's also that's a flashlight. 2 flashlights in here. That's a solar radio light. That's like weather radio, weather band, crank solar, and you can just like hand crank it until charged, and you can, use it. And we'll just put it back here. We'll just put it back here. Alright. And we'll put it back and I'll show you something else.
And this is also a toy battery, but we use it for a toy hippopotamus. Like we have a tail slide.
We'll make another video on your hippopotamus. How about we make another video on your hippopotamus? No, chalo yaar, sun lo yaar, ye bhi gal.
And then then we put the ball and then we go and then it slides and then it jumps. Like you put the lid on top like you puzzle it. And then it bounces on it. Bounces up.
How about you show them? How about we make another video and we'll show them?
नहीं show थोड़ी करना है.
Show नहीं करना? अच्छा, बस नहीं है. अच्छा, दसो की है. ओए, दसो की है. दसो की है.
मैं पूरा तो करना.
अच्छा करो यार.
भी करी जाता है.
चलो भाई सुनना पड़ा ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ. मेरी वीडियो YouTube पे नहीं होनी है, लंबी हो जानी है.
अपने सर आगे
ਉਹ ਬਾय ਦਾ ਵੇ ਤੂੰ ਦਿਖਦਾ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਿਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ. ਆਹ ਸੈਲ ਦਿਖਾਉਂਦਾ ਪਿਆ ਜੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ. That's the batteries. Garbage, huh? Because we shouldn't throw it in the garbage. Oh, okay, time out. Done. So, चलो आ जाओ ਹੁਣ ਹਰਸੰਗ ਸਿੰਘ ਦੱਸੇਗਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿ ਜੀ ਦੇਖੋ ਆ ਸਾਡਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਪੋਰਟੇਬਲ ਪੱਖਾ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਬੜੀ ਕੈਮ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੈ ਸਮਰ ਕੈਂਪਿੰਗ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਟੈਂਟ ਕੈਂਪਿੰਗ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਾਣਾ ਇਹ ਸਮਰ ਕੈਂਪਿੰਗ ਦੀ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਅਲੱਗ ਬਣਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਇਹ ਪੱਖਾ ਜੀ ਬੈਟਰੀ ਤੇ ਚੱਲਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾਣੀ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਥੱਲੇ ਇਹ ਕੂਲਰ ਬਣ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਵਾਲਾ ਕੂਲਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਲਾਈਕ ਅ ਕੂਲਰ ਟਾਈਪ ਉਹ ਸ਼ੋ that's like your pump
and this is like pump.
and other sort. Oh, hold on. Let's show them this. This is our battery, like a solar battery pack. This is how much? This is 500. No, that one is like 300 watts of solar generator, right? And it comes with all the bells and whistles. There's a solar panel that I have bought separately. And rough it, okay? And rough it down. Oh, I've done. चलो जी इनू ਆਪਾਂ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਕਿਉਂ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਸੋ ਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਸਾਡਾ solar this is a power inverter ਗੱਡੀ ਚਲਾਉਣਾ ਹੈ you can use it in your car. This is a 200 watt power inverter DC to AC. Sometimes you need it. Those are toilet seat covers when you go camping in campgrounds, not like backcountry campgrounds, not winter camping. That's like a portable air conditioner. They call it an air conditioner, could call it a water cooler in like an Indian style water cooler. So that's like that. And there you put water and it's very good. And this has, I mean it's charged I believe. Oh wow, it's charged. ये देखो जी स्पीड है लाइट भी हैगी ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹ ਦੇਖੋ ਅਲੱਗ-ਅਲੱਗ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਲਾਈਟ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਨਾਈਸ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਕੂਲ ਏਸੀ ਉਹ ਪਾਣੀ ਖਿੱਚਣਾ ਤਾਂ ਸੋ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਟਾਈਮਰ ਸੈੱਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਪੀਡ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ ਇਹਦੀ good speed ਉਹਨੂੰ ਆਫ ਕਰ ਦੋ ਬੜੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਬੈਟਰੀ ਹੈ ਜੀ the battery is very good. All right, so we are done. Good for the day. ठीक है जी आज stuff basic stuff है. There is a lot of other stuff which is like a solar. Where is the solar panel? आ रहा है अपना solar panel. This is a foldable solar panel. This is like a bag. It becomes a huge solar panel, and these are all the connectors. All right. And all right, चलो जी आप दो वीडियो बंद. That's it. done ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ good enough
So
so ਬਾਕੀ ਯਾਰ ਹੋਰ ਆਪਾਂ like I'll tell you maybe let me know what else information you need. I'll show it to you. These are all the stuff this is all the stuff that you would need going winter camping, summer camping, backpacking, trekking, whatever. And you don't need all of that. I don't carry anything. I just carry my tent, my backpacks, 2 backpacks, sleeping bags for winter tenting, like winter camping, hot tenting. All right, good. और की दसता सारा कुछ 40 मिनट की वीडियो बनाती वीर